disappointments, a low point in his life, and I myself had low points in my life. Last year was a very trying year for me. I've been through so much with the deaths of, I lost 6 people in the span of 6 months. It's like every day, every week, every time I turned my head, something bad was happening. I lost my aunt, I lost my grandfather right after that, I lost my best friend who was murdered, I lost my other cousin who died, and I lost my other cousin who died off a car accident right after proposing to his fiance. So it's like I was getting hit with so many traumatic experiences that I was down in my spirit and figured that I couldn't make it because everybody that I held dear and held close to my life was passing away. And it varied in ages because my aunt and my grandfather were very old in their age, but at the same time my cousins, they were younger than me. One was 23, the other one was 25. And losing them really touched me in a point in my life where I was going through other situations that was holding me down at the same time, so I felt like I had nowhere to go. It's like you get to a point in your life where you figure like you can't, you're like in a box, and you're trying to figure out where you're gonna go, but it's like you go one way, and you hit a barrier that way. You go left, and you hit another barrier, and you go right, you hit another barrier, and look behind you, it's another barrier, so you're just stuck. And it's a point in life where you feel like you have no way out. But how many people know that in Philippians 4 verse 13, we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us? Anything.
We exalt thee. We exalt thee. We exalt thee. Oh Lord, we exalt thee. We exalt thee. We exalt thee. Oh Lord, we exalt thee. We exalt thee. We exalt thee. Oh Lord, our God is an awesome God.
Our God is an awesome God.
There's none like Him.
There's none like Him.
With Him we win.
With Him we
Champion. Oh, our God is an awesome God.
Our God is the awesome
He's the
God.
greatest in all the
Greatest in
earth.
all the earth.
Him we come in first.
Him we
champion.
We lift our hands. We lift our voice. We celebrate our champion. We sing hallelujah, hallelujah, for the King who reigns victorious, victorious.
In verse 36 in your hearing, when you have it, say amen. This is what the Lord told me to tell you tonight. Verse 36, as soon as Jesus heard the word that was spoken, he saith unto the ruler of the synagogue, be not afraid, only believe. I'll read it one more time. As soon as Jesus heard the bad news, how many of you ever had some bad news in your life? How many of you dealing with some struggles right now? But as soon as your God heard what was going on in your life, he turned around and he said, be not afraid, only believe. My subject tonight, I want you to touch somebody and tell them, neighbor, my faith won't let me fail. I wish you would tell somebody else like you believe it. Tell somebody else, my faith won't let me fail. God bless you. You may be seated for a time. Yes. Yes, yes. You may know it. You may not know it yet. But the only reason why you're struggling right now is because you've got greatness hidden on the inside of you. Let me help you identify tonight why you're struggling, young people. The only reason why you're in a fight is because you have a future. The devil only bothers champions. I wish you would say, look at somebody and tell them that. The devil only bothers champions. The devil only bothers champions. If you were not a threat to the enemy's existence, you'd be all right round about now. But I wonder if I have anybody in the house tonight who knows that you're fighting to win. Now, I want you to understand this. I'm almost through, I promise. I want you to understand this, that the fight that you're fighting, there's two reasons why you fight a battle. Number one, you fight to get something, or you fight to defend something. Maybe we'll preach the get something message next time, but I just stood up here to talk to somebody who feels like they're defending something that the enemy is trying to take from them. Know what it is. Maybe he's trying to take your future from you. Maybe he's trying to take your self-esteem. Maybe he's trying to take your virginity. Can I talk tonight? Maybe he's trying to take your anointing. Maybe he's trying to take your family, your college degree, your character, your dignity, your integrity, your company. Whatever it is, I'm here to tell you tonight that your faith is about to be renewed for the last round. I guess it's okay for you to touch your neighbor now. Go ahead and touch him. I tell you, I'm almost through now. Tell them this fight is not over yet. Yes, because I came to speak to your faith. I came to speak to that part of you that feels like it's giving up. I came to speak to that part of you that seems like it's broken. I came to speak to that part of you that seems like there's no hope left. But I came to tell you tonight that this fight is not over. Let me teach you here just worship. Who told you, child of God, that worship would be easy? I hear the Lord reminding me. I was talking about this earlier today in the car. Some of us have switched gods. We've made everything else our God and left God out because it seems like the only time we want to worship is if everything is right. When you worship when everything is right, then the right things have become your God. When you worship only when the pastor is in the building, then the pastor has become your God. I feel like preaching in the house now. When you worship only when there's an organist, then the organist has become your God. But there's got to be somebody in the house who says, I'll worship God no matter how I feel. No matter what I'm going through, I will worship God. Touch somebody and tell them I got the right God. I can worship him without music. I can worship him if it's hot in the sanctuary. I can worship him if it's cold in the sanctuary. I don't care about the church. I can worship God in my car. I can worship God in my house. Because the Bible says that everything that has breath, praise ye the Lord. Somebody shout hallelujah. Jesus is still walking with me. I turn up to prayer meeting because Jesus is still walking with me. Sometimes I'm confused because when I lead praise and worship on Sunday mornings, it seems like somehow we do God a favor. Hello, Sheena. When we give God praise, it seems like somehow we have to entertain people before they'll praise God. But child of God, if you only knew how close you were to losing your life, if you only knew how close you were to losing your family, if you only knew how broken your future was before Jesus came on the scene, you wouldn't need a praise leader, you wouldn't need a musician, you wouldn't need a preacher, but all by yourself, you would open your mouth and lift up your hands and give God a radical praise. Somebody shout hallelujah. Tell somebody and tell them Jesus is still walking with me. After everything I put him through. Y'all be seated, you're making me nervous. You're making me nervous. Every time you think about this, you ought to pause and praise. Lean on your neighbor, will you please? And tell them pause and praise. Every time you feel like losing your mind, pause and praise. I'm just about through now, man. Let's take it on home. He sees people crying and going crazy. And the Bible said that Jesus said, what's up? She's only sleeping. Now he was talking by faith. Here's the difference, my friends. Faith can't talk to flesh. Faith can only talk to faith. So sometimes when you talk to people and it seems like they don't understand your destiny and it seems like they don't understand your purpose, it's not because they hate you. It's because you're talking to flesh. But when you run into somebody that has the same faith that you have, you run into a wife, you run into a husband, when you find somebody that has the same faith that you have, now you can work. And I preach like I feel here. The Bible said that because they were not mature enough, Jesus threw them out. And he only took Peter, James, and John to where he was going. And the Bible said that when he got in there, that when he stood at the woman, the young girl's coffin, he went up to the coffin, he grabbed her by the hand, and he said these words, Talitha Kumai, damsel arise. Well, I'm just about through, because I got 1 minute and 52 seconds, but I want you to lean on somebody and tell them, say, neighbor, my faith won't let me fail. I don't care what I'm going through. I could speak to Litha Kumai to every situation. I could look at my bank account and say to Litha Kumai, I could touch my own body if I'm sick and say to Litha Kumai. You can stretch your hand right now towards your house and say to Litha Kumai. You can put your hand on your schoolwork and say to Litha Kumai. You can talk to your friends and say to Litha Kumai. Just in case you don't know, Litha Kumai means damsel, arise. And I didn't come to speak to your finances. I didn't come to speak to your future. I came to speak to your faith. And I'm speaking to your faith right now.